Beach Body Butter interview series and brand mark feature. It's going to be 3 interviews where I answer questions that have been asked. And while I've either been out vending or where people have seen me in the House of Dazzle. Interview 1, the story behind Beach Body Butter. This interview series is brought to you by the House of Dazzle, where I am wearing a House of Dazzle sundress. It has pockets. It's very airy and flowy. It boosts my ego because I can wear a smaller size because my assets are behind me. And so I can wear a smaller size here because it's flowy here, the pockets, and it goes all the way down to the floor. Enjoy the interview and have a good one. How long have you been doing this? I've been creating body butter since the year 2022. I've been selling body butter since October 2022 of 2024. What inspired you to create Beach Body Butter? I wanted a clean moisturizer to sustain me through all of my events. And at that point in time, I was in astronomy, which is an outdoor event. I was in amateur radio, which is indoor and outdoor, mostly outdoor event. And I was learning how to surf, which of course this is an outdoor event and I'm in salt water all day. So I needed a moisturizer that could withstand all of that. You can learn more about what inspired me on the Waves of Resilience podcast that I did 2025. And it will be at the bottom of the screen. How did you come up with the name Beach Body Butter? A friend actually helped me with that. I called her and I said, I don't even know if I want to do this, but I've had businesses before. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I want to see if I'm like really into making this body butter for business because I'm fine with making it for myself. I adore making it, but so many people have asked me if I sell it. So she gave me some tips on what to do. And then she said, you might want to name it this. And I was like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. And then time kept going by and I was like, let me see what, if there's anything else I want to do. And there wasn't. So, Beach Body Butter. And then I say, well, we'll see after the logo if I still want to do it for Beach Body Butter. And that is also covered in the Waves of Resilience podcast. What is the Beach Body Butter logo? Beach Body Butter logo is a BBB, triple B's for Beach Body Butter over the word Beach Body Butter. Very elegant, very classy, simple. Just kind of how I wanted to do Beach Body Butter. What is the Beach Body Butter brand mark? The brand mark is is the Butter logo within all of the things that we think about that for Beach Body Butter, our what we believe. And who it's for. Did you design the logo yourself? I did not. That very elegant logo was designed by Griggs Design Studio. You should look on my, or you can look on my Instagram and see their logo. And again, the information will be at the bottom of the screen. He asked questions. I told him what I wanted, and boom, he came up with the logo. And simple and elegant. Simple and elegant. Did you design the brand mark yourself? Yes. I did design the brand mark myself. Of course, I used AI to help me. I knew how I wanted it drawn, and so I was very specific. And then the AI created it, and I had to go in and do my fixes because it wasn't exactly right. So I went in and tweaked a few things, and boom, brand mark. What does it should match mean? It should match. Beach Body Butter is for everybody, so it should match. Which should your moisturizer should match your lifestyle, should match your aura, should match what you believe. Your moisturizer, what covers your body, should match so many things that it encompasses. So for me, it matches that it's a clean product. It matches my hard work on this product. It matches my commitment to try new things, and so I'm not in one space, and Beach Body Butter is not in one space. I hang around everybody, and I do mean everybody. And Beach Body Butter is for everybody. Hey beautiful people, I'm excited to share that Beach Body Butter is now available at Embrace Beauty Lounge. You can now shop our Venice Moisturizer, Miami Moisturizer, and Signature Fragrance Soap in store. Embrace Beauty Lounge is more than a beauty space. It's a full self-care experience. From hair and lashes to facials, brows, waxing, and more, the atmosphere is calm, elevated, and luxurious. And now, Beach Body Butter is part of that experience. Our moisturizers and soaps are known for their fresh, clean, spa-inspired fragrances and rich, skin-loving feel. Plus, to celebrate our launch at Embrace Beauty Lounge, customers will receive a complimentary Beach Body Butter bath salts sample with every purchase while supplies last. So the next time you book your appointment or stop by Embrace Beauty Lounge, make sure you shop Beach Body Butter while you're there. Book the appointment. Visit the lounge. Shop Beach Body Butter in store. Your skin deserves it. What does every day, every season, everybody? Again, when I was making it, it was every day I was into something. I was in 5 clubs when I first got here and working, which is part of, in my mind, I'm already retired, the parent company. So, yes, I was working, but in my mind, I was already retired. So I was doing all the things that I wanted to do. Well, not all of them because I didn't have as much time, but I was in 5 clubs. So I was in Women in Tech. I was in again, NOFARS, which is North Florida Amateur Radio Society. I was in NEFAS, Northeast Florida Astronomical Society. I was in, let's see, that's 3 clubs. I was in the French Club. So, bonjour. Uh, je parle français un peu. My French is very limited, and my accent is not up to par, but I try. So every day, so I wore it every day because it was, from work to an event, from work to a club. So I needed something that would sustain me all day, and Beachbody Butter does that. Every season, again, every season, you surf every season. You have a work wetsuit. I needed something that would not go against my wetsuit, but would help me slide in and out of it easily. It does. Um, I'm a moisturized whether I'm, not wearing the wetsuit. Wetsuit is for cold weather. In astronomy, we were out there one December, January, and the temperature was below freezing. And we were out there because the sky was clear and we were looking at the stars. So, yeah, every season. And then everybody, again, it is for everybody. A lot of people ask me, whose skin type is it for? It's for everybody. I sold with Sisters of the Sea at a event because I do, or I did at one point sponsor or um, give my time and energy, and so I was selling my butters at the event, and all multiple generations, multiple ethnicities were coming up. They were walking around smelling like Beachbody Butter because I was allowing people to try it. And it is for everybody. So did I start out selling it to everybody? No. But is it for everybody? Yes, absolutely. What are the names of the fragrances and how were they inspired? Okay, so when I first started, remember I said that I spoke with one of my friends and she was giving me some tips on how to get started to see if I really wanted to do this. So one of the things was researching the ingredients, where I would source them from, and then making it in a bulk batch to see if it's really what I wanted to do. And I made it in a bulk batch anyway because I was like, oh, this would be great because instead of me making a little bit that would last me a little amount of time, I can make a big batch. And even if I didn't decide to sell it, I have a big batch that I can continually make over and over again. And so, again, you'll find out how I kind of knew which ingredients that I wanted to use and whatnot. If you watch the Waves of the Resilient podcast or listen to the Waves of Resilient podcast, and then I made the first one, and I was like, that's not quite what I wanted to come up with. Because again, I'm using better or more clean products than I was using before. 'Cause before I was just running out to the store and gathering something, but at this point I was buying in bulk, so I could like source it from places, where how clean could it be, and so I did that. Also, the cost of it, how what it would cost me, what I would have to sell. I was figuring all of this out, and I made the first one, and it was just I don't know, and so I tweaked it a little bit to make the second. Same ingredients, um, and I was like, okay, but I wasn't sure what my clients would want. So I said, well, I'll sell both of them. Now, if I named it Beach Body Butter, and we have Beach Body Butter 1 and Beach Body Butter 2, that is kind of not elegant. So I could speak with another friend who is, great with marketing, and I said, I don't know what to do, what to name it, how to, you know, you know, decide whether I have right now it's Beach Body Butter 1 and 2, and he was like, well, why don't you use cities? He was like, use elegant cities, and he was like Paris or in Miami, and I was like, Miami would work. Miami would work because it's a surfing community. I said, but Paris, not much surfing that goes on there. And I said, well, Venice. So that's how we came up with the names of the fragrances. What is the difference between Miami and Venice? Well, if we're talking about the fragrance, I'd rather let the aficionado decide, the Beach Body Butter aficionado decide, because the fragrances are very unique, but they play well together. The way I created them, Venice is supposed to be more floral, and Miami more citrusy. And then as far as the texture, they're both moisturizing, but Miami is a little bit more oily. Why did you create bar soap? Again, out of necessity. I was having insomnia, and then I couldn't find bar soap in the stores. And I was like, why can I not find bar soap? Everybody, had the liquid soap. And for me, I did not like the way the liquid soap made my body feel afterward. I didn't like the fact, I felt like I was always using more than was needed. To cleanse myself, and that I still had to use, which I always use a rag anyway. I would have to use something else besides a sponge to, exfoliate my skin or to really get the dirt off. Because again, I'm outside. I'm in the water. Like, I need to be clean. It's not just a quick shoot, 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 and then I'm done. No, I need to make sure that my body is clean. And so, yeah, I said, well, I have the ingredients here. And I made first I made the liquid soap because I had some Castile soap in the house. And it had, I think it was peppermint. Because I sometimes would use it to clean my hair or to clean my clothes. It depends. I always kept Castile soap around. So I mixed lavender and chamomile, which I had in the house already. And then I said, okay, this is great. And then I had, because lavender and chamomile helps to kind of relax you, supposedly. This is, I can't declare any of that. And then, peppermint wakens you. But then I had some rosemary and spearmint. I think it was rosemary and spearmint. What do you call it? Epsom salt in the house. So I was really trying to relax so I could go to sleep. So I filled the tub up, had the Epsom salt in there. And then I used the liquid soap that I just made with the spearmint. And that combination just relaxed me, knocked me clean out. And I was just like, now I got to make some soap. And so that's why I created the bar soap. Again, it was out of necessity, something that I wanted for me. This is what empowerment looks like. Beach Body Butter is now available at Empower Her Fitness Boutique, a space created for strength, confidence, and real-life wellness. Whether it's a training day, a recovery day, or a rest day, your skin deserves care that fits your lifestyle. Our Miami and Venice Body Butters are made to help hydrate, soften, and support your everyday skincare routine. And for a limited time, during our launch, customers will receive free Beach Body Butter bath salts with every purchase while supplies last. Because Beach Body Butter is more than skincare. It's self-care for every day, every season, and every body. Shop Beach Body Butter in person now at Empower Her Fitness Boutique. Why is the fragrance different? Again, the other fragrances that are in Beach Body Butter, they kind of wake you up a little bit. They also, in my mind, again, it's all about in my mind. I'm not declaring anything. And then also, I also looked at the pH, what would disrupt my pH and what would not disrupt my pH. Again, this is all alleged. And so I did not want to use the same one with the that I use for the moisturizers. However, I will be making some soap eventually with the same fragrances as the moisturizer, to allow people to try it, see what they think about it, and then we might just go ahead and sell it. Same thing, we might end up selling moisturizers of the fragrances that the soap is made out of, because people keep asking. So we'll just have to put a disclaimer, and I think most people know that you have to watch which soaps you use for how it adjusts to your body. So what makes the Beach Body Butter different from other skincare brands? Okay, what makes Beach Body Butter different from other skincare brands? There are a lot of skincare brands that offer, I consider it more fruity and sweet fragrances, and they have names like banana mango or strawberry divine or something like that. And I'm just coming up with these off the top of my head. I'm not naming any brand specifically or any fragrances that I know are specifically named. These are just what I came up with off the top of my head. And I've used moisturizer since growing up. You know, you use the petroleum jelly that we know that people have put on. And then there were other brands that were just staples in the house, and you would, this is every day. From the low end to the high end, I've used, the daily moisturizers all of my life, and I wanted this to be a daily moisturizer. This interview series is brought to you by the House of Dazzle, where I am wearing a House of Dazzle sundress. It has pockets. It's very airy and flowy. It boosts my ego because I can wear a smaller size because my assets are behind me. And so I can wear a smaller size here because it's flowy here, the pockets, and goes all the way down to the floor. Enjoy the interview and have a good one.